went to JCPenney Beauty and I spent $232 for a full face of makeup. I tried to grab things that I'd never used before. However, they didn't have a huge selection, but I did get some pretty good stuff, so we'll see. First thing I got was the Jason Wu It's So Soft Primer. I've never used anything from this company, so I'm excited to see what this primer is like. Like, I'd never even heard of this company. And it wasn't too, like, expensive. It's very, very, very blurring. And my skin feels like, I don't even know, butter. For the brows, I got the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. I don't think I've used this one, but I've used a lot of brow pencils, so it's very possible. All right, I'm just going to brush them out first. And then I got the color Ash Brown. And honestly, I went in there thinking Sephora was in there, but it obviously was not. So far, I am liking the eyebrow pencil. Like, I feel like I'm not going to have to use a ton of it to get the results that I want. So that's a plus. Not bad. For concealer, I got the NYX. This is their Wonder Stick. Okay, it's got a contour and a concealer. And listen, I was trying to save as much money as I could up in there. This is not a concealer. Son of a biscuit. I'm just gonna set my brows, shape my brows, whatever you want to call it, with the foundation I got. And I got the Yumo Beauty. Never used this either, so let's see. I'll go ahead and say this is watery. So I'm nervous. Very, very watery. But it is full coverage. So that's a plus. I mean, it's not too bad. That's as good as these brows are getting. So let's see what. It's just a very thin foundation. Like, it's very lightweight, but it's still very much full coverage. Also, I don't care about the color match, okay? I don't care. I will make it work. I'm liking the foundation. I was nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I was nervous. But it's not bad. All right, I did not get cream blush either because it's really not mandatory. Basically, it's more of a, okay, I need this to stay on longer type situation. So, not that big of a deal. So, we're just going to use that NYX stick that I thought had concealer in it, and it did not. This blends really well, so that's a plus. It's giving a good shadow. All right, now I'm going to go in with the highlight part of it. Just trying to see if it can maybe lighten up a little bit. But I don't think it's going to. It does give a really pretty glow though. So there's that. All right, now I got the CoverGirl True Blend Translucent Light. This will probably help save us. Listen, I love pressed powder, okay? I don't know about y'all, but listen, back in the day when I started doing makeup, pressed powder was everything. Not bad. We got a Lunar Beauty eyeshadow palette. It was on sale, 50% off. And I've never used their eyeshadow, so why not? Look at all them pretty colors. Now I have to decide, what do I want to use? I think we're going to do a little something different and do this dark blue. Oh, that's pigmented. I was not expecting that. I ain't trying to look like Mimi though, so. We're gonna try to keep it tame. I'm gonna take this gray. It looks gray, but it looks blue there, but it's gray. And just blend this out with it a little bit. Is it? Yeah, it says smoke, so like a dark gray color. We're gonna go with this starry-eyed. I'm gonna keep it like a dark eyeshadow look. Let's see. Might be too dark. So I'm gonna add some of this silver. There we go. We're definitely giving Mimi vibes. It's okay. All right, now I'm just gonna blend these two together. For eyeliner, I got this CoverGirl. I thought it was eyeliner, but it's a brow pencil. But we're gonna make it work. And the best way to use these, warm them babies up. It's not giving what I need it to give, so we're gonna have to use a different eyeliner. I'm just gonna use my Lorella. There we go. Mascara, I got the CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean Volume Mascara. Okay, CoverGirl. I see you. CoverGirl did her thing with this one. Blush, I got the Lunar Moon Prism Blush Cheek Palette. It was 50% off. I'm gonna go in with this one. Pretty. I got the Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer. Kimchi Setting Powder. I don't want to be. NYX. And voila.